Hello Aries, welcome to your weekly reading for September 12th to the 18th. This is for Aries, Sun, and Rising, and if you're new to my channel, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. I also use astrology and my guides to help bring a lot more clarity to your readings and to get a little bit more specific, and the reason I do that is because I want you to feel like this is a personal reading rather than a general spread. Now, this week, really interesting how we're kicking it off, right? Over the weekend, we had a lot happening. We had, Mercury went retrograde. We had that full moon in Pisces that was in your 12th house, subconscious. You're probably, something came to an end for you. All right, whether it was in your physical reality, whether it was something a certain way that you were thinking. If it did not happen this weekend, you're on the way of letting something go, which is great. And then the sun trined Uranus yesterday, which was great. That was a great day. Think back to, actually, Aries, think back to January 1st, all right? January 1st, 2022. It's the last time the sun trined Uranus. Just a good feeling day. Just a lot could have happened that day. But now, listen, for you this week, there is a lot happening. All right, not gonna lie. I'm not gonna spend too much time going over the astrological aspects. If you're a subscriber, you know I put them in my the key dates in my description. But let's see what's going on for you for this week, September 12th to the 18th. We know Mercury's in retrograde with 5 other planets. Hey, we'll see what's going on with that. All right, now let's get started, Aries. As I mentioned, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. It's what my clients prefer. If you want to book a private reading with me, you know where to find me. Secondly, Aries, I love you. You know that, right? I love all my Aries. Aries, y'all are, and every time, I have a really good friend that's an Aries, and every time I'm around him, he is epitome of Aries, just fearless, and he's a leader, and he's just fiery, and he's got this, that's kind of, he should get a tattoo. I've got this, because that's so Aries. Now, Aries, speaking of you gotten this is an amazing spread. This is going to be a big week for you. I'm very excited for you. Let's go ahead and get started. Boom. What did I say earlier? Okay? Over the weekend. And when I say over the weekend, listen, it could have started manifesting then. It could have, it can take its course throughout this week. It looks like it will. You got the 10 of Wands, okay? You got the 10 of Wands. Listen. And the 10s are the completion of a cycle. Man, he's really breaking his back, carrying these wands. So, looks like you've been working really, really, really hard to the point where maybe you actually needed some help. I actually call the 10 of Wands the refrigerator man. Think about a man carrying a refrigerator. It's hard. It's stressful. And like the King of Wands, like the 10 of Wands, he can't see where he's going, all right? All those wands, too many, okay? Now, 10 is the completion, okay? Eventually you're going to lay down those wands, all right? You're coming to the end of it. This is great. This came up in your past. You're finally, some obstacle or even some hard work that you've been going through, struggling with challenges, whether it's mental or in your physical reality, coming to an end. I really, really love that for you. Thank that full moon in Pisces. Boom. All right? Look where it brought you, okay? Hello. Hi. How are ya? Aries, you got strength, okay? I love that you got strength in the heart of your spread, and when we say heart of the spread, it's really like what's going on right now for you, kind of like the headline news of the week. Strength. Listen, you're going to have all the strength in the world, and it's going to open up so much possibilities for you. In fact, this is only one of 2 cards where the figure has the sign of infinity over her head, indicating infinite potential. The universe is protecting you. You can see that she is taming a lion, but the bigger takeaway, the lion is letting her, okay? So, what does that exactly mean? It means whatever goals you're trying to go reach, whatever you have, your passions that you're trying to manifest, whatever they are, you will have that strength this week. Just tap into your inner spirit animal, okay? Remember, this isn't just the woman having strength again. Lion's allowing it, okay? This is crucial, okay? This is synergetic. This is interaction, all right? So, wherever you find that strength, whether it is spiritually, whether you believe in God, whether you believe in the universe, whether it's through your best friend, whether it's, your favorite socks, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Whatever you believe in, wherever you find that strength, tap into that this week. You're going to have so much of it. We did get the Page of Swords in the challenge area, okay? So Aries, not going to lie, listen, Page of Swords, we love him, right? We love the Page of Swords, the newbie. All pages are newbies. They're all earthy, okay? Now, Swords, the mental suit. So, really just so excited just to get going, okay? Page of the Swords, he's so enthusiastic to learn, to really just get into the groove of things and just get going. It's kind of like that guy, Aries. Okay, listen, Aries, y'all, when y'all go camping or whatever you do, if you go on vacation with friends and you have this really long day, really long hike, need to take a break, 10-minute break. 1 minute into the break, there's that one guy that says, all right, y'all, let's get going. That's the energy this guy has, okay? So, now listen, came up in your challenge area, all right? So, what do we need to do about that? Let's find that disconnect, okay? When the Page of Swords comes up into that challenge area, some of y'all are maybe not connecting with that enthusiasm. Maybe there is just something that, getting this feeling that is something that happened over the weekend that may have challenged you and drained you, all right? And even could have been even further back, maybe like the past week, the past few weeks. Listen, find that place. And it's more of like a headspace, okay? I want you to know that. More of a headspace, okay? But find that connection again, okay? Find that passion, find that drive, find that enthusiasm, all right? You're an Aries. You're so alive. I love it. Now listen, you got 4 major arcana. So when I say this is going to be a big week, very significant week, you also pulled the Justice card, okay? So the Justice came up in your crown. So it looks like you're looking to get some sort of justice served. Let's keep it at that, all right? That's, in layman's terms, right? But, obviously this card is a lot much deeper. Now, some Aries may be feeling like there could have been something that happened to you where you didn't feel like it was fair and you didn't feel like it was just. Listen, there are some other Aries out there who are going through this moment, right? Where you're trying to find balance, okay? So listen, here's the thing. Use that sword to cut any drama from your life, okay? Now, reason why, sword, remember, the mental suit, okay? But it's power too. Listen, do you see any water in this card? No. Leave emotions at the door. At this point, with this specific situation, all right? And you do see the scale in her hand, all right? We're talking about balance and you're looking for that. Now, again, if you've been wronged in the past, this is a huge card of karma, all right? Huge card of karma. Justice will be served. Justice will be served. Just remember that, okay? Now, and it looks like you are looking for that too, all right? You will be, but in this week. Could be something that happens where you're like, okay, this needs to be sorted out, all right? What else is going on for you? You got the Chariot, all right? You got the Chariot in the root of your spread, so very clear as day, you want to move forward, okay? And so, definitely there was an obstacle. Definitely there was some challenge, whether again in your physical world, whether it was in your your headspace, something that was just like a little bit challenging for you. Listen, you're good. You got the Chariot, okay? So the Chariot is someone who actually, like, you can see him in his chariot charging forward. He has found the self-determination. He has found the willpower. He is moving forward like no other, okay? Like no other. One other thing you can see, he's not even sitting down. He's standing up. That's how enthusiastic he is. That's how much he wants to move forward for this. That's why you have to find that enthusiasm. That's why you have to reconnect there. All right? So, this is good. Deep down inside, that's what you're looking for to just move forward. All right? Now, look how everything is lining up perfectly, telling the story and what's to come. Okay? Remember, main thing here, find that strength, okay? Find that courage to move forward. Find that, be resilient. Listen, I talked about karma here. Earning your karma points. What goes around comes around, all right? So if you've been wronged, there's also actually, you know what? Some, if there is something that you have to sign, if there's some sort of legal thing that you're going through, Aries, or even just like contracts or whatever, listen, that may also be a little bit of it because Mercury is retrograde. You probably shouldn't sign anything right now. I would wait until October, but there could be a lot of going back and forth on some sort of agreement with someone. Okay, now, again, here's the good news is you got the Empress in the future, all right? So we all love the Empress, all right? This is nature. This is nurturing. This is Miss Universe. You can see the 12 jewels in her crown. You can see each representing constellation, of course. You can see the pearls in her necklace, each representing the 9 planets. Listen, the main takeaway here, this is all about abundance, okay? You can see the symbol of Venus all over her gown, but also in the stone-shaped heart protection, all right? Well protected. But you can also see her looking directly at you. Listen, here's the thing about that. You know when you go to, like, I don't know, Whole Foods and you're standing in line and then the person in front of you starts chatting you up and you realize they're one of those people that, like, when they look at you, it looks like they're looking deep into your soul. You know, when you run into those type of people, it's the Empress. Listen, she is Miss Universe here. Miss Earth, too. Listen, look at all that abundance. She's so tapped into her surroundings and awareness, but it's really like the birth of new things. She's 3, okay? 3, sure. It's all about growth. It's all about expansion, development, but also creation. So, a lot of y'all Aries, hey, if you find out you're pregnant, because she's preggers, all right? Leave a comment. I want to congratulate you. All right. If you are going to have a baby, that's great too. Listen, but this doesn't just pertain to the birth of child. All right, human beings. Birth of new ideas. Okay. Birth of new passions. There's so much to come, and it's going to bring you that abundance. So Aries, I love that for you. Listen, there's really nothing to clarify here. Jupiter and Aries is in your 1st house. Like, come on. Like, we have all that activity in Virgo right now in your 6th house, okay? So a lot of Aries could be dealing with, listen, work, all right? A lot of this is centered around work, but more this is a personal journey for y'all, and personal journey through work is a big thing as well, okay? Work, daily activities, family matters, but, you know, even health. If health comes up for some of y'all, that's something y'all should take care of, actually, okay? That could have been something that you heard over the weekend. Anyway, that's just some advice. Let's get to your stuff. Now, Aries, if you like this reading, it would be so great if you like and subscribe. It really does help my channel grow. And secondly, Aries, if you're a subscriber, you know I love you. I love you so much. Mwah, 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 mwah. I don't know why. Who does that? Anyway, that's me loving you. Speaking of love, Aries, come on. Who are we kidding? Who are you? I love you, Aries. This is just insane. This is just insane. Okay, so as we know, this is the love card, okay? Well, one of them, but this is honestly 2 becoming 1 here. This is love on a whole other level. This is like sharing that love, sharing the cups, 2 of Cups. I love it here, okay? We all love being in this place, all right? So this is almost like it's the pure synergy. It's really like it has that twin flame energy, that soulmate energy, but it can come in the form not only if you're not here for love, Aries, if you're here for career, new partnerships, all right? New partnerships. This is beautiful, but in the end, it's funny because but if I were to have any advice for you, be open to it now. Be open to being so loving, okay? Remember, find that enthusiasm, find that strength, and quite secretly, it is what you're looking for too. Did someone, I'm just getting the message that actually some of y'all may have felt if you are in a relationship, someone may have done something that you were not happy with this past week and even the weekend, okay? And there could have been a situation where maybe if you were on Tinder and chatting up with someone or Hinge or any of those apps and then someone ghosted you, I feel like that could have happened for some Aries. That energy is coming through, but listen, at the end of the day, don't let that get you down. Just come on. You got the Strength card and you got the Two of Cups. You are golden. You are golden. Be open to it. Be open to having that. Now, you did get the Moon, all right? This is, hello, is what I'm saying. Hello, all right? So, the Moon, honestly, if I were to say you're going through emotional, it may be an emotional week for you. It may be an emotional week for you, all right? I'm not getting the impression that it is something that is really heavy. There could be some Aries that are, okay? But the energy that I'm getting is that it's just more of ups and downs and disappointments, but then like something happens that brings it up. It's kind of like a roller coaster. I don't know why I can't say that word. So the Moon representing our emotions, okay, but also our intuition. So I want you to trust your intuition right now, and I want you to remember you did get the Strength card, okay? You did get the Empress in your future, okay? Everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to work out. You're golden. Now, one thing I want you to know, these emotional experiences that you may be going through, especially after we did have that full moon in Pisces over the weekend. This is Pisces, right? So listen, it all connects, all right? So whatever happened over the weekend, and full moons have energy that lasts up to 2 weeks, so it could also be happening this week, all right? So I want you to just remember, all these emotional experiences are just, they're almost like tests, how we approach them, what we learn from them, what we grow from them, all right? So think about that. Think about the aspect of if you had some sort of emotional impact that didn't raise your energy levels, but rather lowered them. Think about those moments and question them, like, why did this bring me down, and how can I fix it? How can I make sure that this doesn't happen again? What can I do about this situation to really elevate my frequency? And it's a good time to do that, because listen, you can see the dog and the wolf here, and I point this out all the time. You can see the dog and the wolf. It is two dogs, it's not two dogs like some people believe, but it is a dog and a wolf, and it represents evolution. So we really do have to go through these emotional moments to evolve. But remember, trust your instincts, and this is the fullest moon I've ever seen, coincidentally right after that full moon in Pisces, which is a card ruled by Pisces. So there's a connection there. So I would get out of your head just a little bit, okay? Just a little bit, all right? Because that may be happening right now, and it may be causing you to think about this justice, that you feel like you were wronged in some way, okay? So keep that in mind. We just want to do that, and look, hey, look what happens after. I don't make this up, Aries. You saw me shuffle the deck. You saw me put the cards up. This is, you've got this, okay? You've got this. You got the Strength card, you got the Chariot card, you got the Justice card, you got the Empress, and now you've got the Sun. How many major arcana are that? Listen, you're good, you're golden, just like the Sun. The Sun, listen, some tarot readers say it's the best card in the deck. I agree, it's one of the top 3. I have my favorites, but it is, think about the Sun. You, me, our pets, our kids, our families, the billions of people on this planet, we're all alive because of the Sun. That's how powerful the Sun is, okay? It's been worshipped by civilizations for thousands of years, all right? The green outside your window, the trees, the plants, the animals, all alive because of the Sun. That's how powerful the Sun is, okay? You got this in your spread coming after the moon, all right? It's just so interesting. Just so very interesting, okay? Listen, I am getting a message that, well, here's the thing. Remember, you did get the Empress, okay, in your future, and now you've got the help of the sun coming through. The sun, all about it's very optimistic, all about abundance, all about growth and joy. And this is so pure, and it's just you're golden. You're golden. I don't want you to worry about anything, Aries. Now, it does look like there is some sort of decision that you're hoping to not make. Okay, you're trying to avoid it. Let's not do that. All right. There's, when I told you earlier to trust your intuition, it's coming up again, all right? You see the sliver of the moon in the background here? Very emotional decision, okay? The Two of Swords, blindfolded, right? She has some sort of truth she doesn't want to face, okay? But also, like, decision, you could be stuck between two things. There could be something this week that happens where you're like, oh, shoot, this is a big thing. I have to figure this out. You've got this. Aries, you've got this. You've got, remember, the Strength card. You got the Sun in your external factors. You have the Empress. You have the Two of Cups. You have the Chariot. I mean, I could keep going on and on and on. Okay? I could keep going. Now, final outcome. Listen, Nine of Swords. All right? I love this for you. It doesn't look like a great card. All right? I'm not going to lie. But let's think about this, okay? Let's think about this for a second. You can see this young man sitting up in bed, hands over his face. All right? Is he mourning? Is he sad? Is he grieving? Did he do something bad to someone? Did someone do something bad to him? Well, I don't know. That's up to you. This is you, Aries, okay? This is you. So, look at all the swords stacked up. So, it really is what's happening up here. You're carrying on too much. Let's talk about, it's more about mental health, all right? I want you to be in the best mental health state that you can be. Now, the reason why I'm glad this came up in your final outcome area is because 9, come on, fulfillment. You're so close to the end, all right? Think about that, remember when we were in elementary school, right? And our math teacher or science teacher had that poster of the cat hanging from the tree? This is that card. Hang in there. Don't give up. You're so close to the end, okay? It is going to be, like I said earlier, okay, from the beginning of the reading, a roller coaster of emotions this week. But in the end, look at all those amazing astrological symbols in the comforter, okay? There's comfort in the comforter. You're so close through it. And this, honestly, it really could have been some sort of fight that happened. I really am getting energy over that weekend, but there could have been some sort of fight that you're in, some sort of argument, but also, listen, it really put you in this headspace where you actually don't belong, Aries. You don't belong in that headspace, all right? You have so much coming for you. You have so much abundance heading your way. So just remember, hang in there, okay? Hang in there. I want you to turn all negative thoughts positives at this point, okay? This man clearly can't sleep, all right? Now, what I want you to do, if you're going to bed at night, Aries, and you have these negative thoughts and you can't sleep, hey, turn them into positive thoughts, all right? Now, I know that's easier said than done, but you know how, like, in movies where people go to bed and they just like, I'm great, tomorrow's going to be amazing, and they have all these, they say all these things. Well, it's because it works, okay? It actually truly works. And I talk really long, I talk way too much in my readings, so I'm not even going to get into it, but there is a part of where our brain, right before we go to sleep, right before we hit that point, our brain enters theta mode. Google it, look it up, and you will see why this works, all right? It is not even my opinion. It's literal science, all right? So, Aries, you're golden. You're golden. Aries, I love you so much. I love you so much. And, that full moon in Pisces, it really did put you in a headspace because it did affect your 12th house, okay? It affected your 12th house. 12th house, like I said, subconscious, but also secrets, hidden enemies. There's a lot in there, but look at this. You're going to be fine, all right? Spend some time, though. Be enthusiastic about moving forward, okay? This is just such a beautiful, you have the Strength card, you have the Empress, you have the Sun, you have the Two of Cups, you have the Chariot, you have Justice, and this is all coming to an end. Aries, I love you so much. Thank you for watching. I always say tuning in, but I keep forgetting it's not a TV. Thank you for watching. And oh my goodness, 25 minutes. All right. I know I talk way too much. Right. This was a really long reading. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I can't ever say that word. And if you're a follower, thank you so much. I love you so much. Thank you so much for subscribing. I'll see you next week. Bye bye.